Hey everybody, welcome to Comic Book Club.
I'm Justin.
I am Pete.
And we got 3 comics to talk to you about today.
Yeah, we
We've
do.
got Incredible Hulk number 611, part of the World War Hulk phenomenon.
Or finale.
Oh, interesting. Hack Slash, My First Maniac number 3, and X-Force, Sex and Violence number 2 of 3. We're going to save that one for last.
Yeah.
Because it's hot.
Let's get started with the old wraparound. The old wraparound.
Love a good wraparound cover.
I do love a good wraparound cover.
Me too. It always surprises you because you think, oh, look at this.
And then you're like, it's a bonus.
Yeah.
It's like extra art.
I always tear it off and hang it on my wall.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
In this story, the Hulk, Bruce Banner sort of faces off against Scar, which he's been training him for.
Yeah, which has been a long time coming.
Yeah.
A lot of hype, a lot of build-up. Finally, the Scar versus Hulk battle royale, if you will. What do you think?
And I gotta say, reading it about through the first half, I was like, oh, I get it. It's another Bruce Banner had a problem with his father, and we're seeing this again and again. And forever we've seen that. And I was like, God, this is a little predictable. But by the end, it all paid off in such an awesome way. Very emotional. Cold-hearted Alex Albert. You guys know him.
Do you remember him? I don't think
he cried at the end of this issue.
Yeah.
And while I'm incapable of crying, because I'm a sociopath, I didn't. But it's a great read, very nice emotional end.
Yeah, it's a little spoiler ending there with the cry. But I was a little nervous because
Spoil on Alex crying?
No, it's kind of hinting at what the ending might be.
What? And people can cry over all sorts of things.
That's true. But I would like to say that I was a little nervous because I've been waiting for this fight for a really long time, and I wanted it to be huge. I wanted it to be a crazy battle, and the first time I read it through, I was a little upset because I was like, that's how you're going to end this battle royale? But
right.
The second time I read it, I was like...
That's the time you read the words, right?
Yeah, that's no.
I
never read the words. No, but yeah, I was very impressed with it. Kind of a nice... you don't see that coming, nice build-up. At first I was like, do we have to have, does Bruce's dad have to be the, but it really worked well.
It really works well.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I gotta ask you, Pete, when you have a son and raise him to kill you, when do you think he'll do it?
I don't think he'll ever be able to kill me.
Really?
You know what I mean? Because, here it just proves, you can't, Dad's still always got a couple extra tricks up the sleeve.
Yeah, true. Hack Slash, My First Maniac, number 3. This Hack Slash at Image Comics.
Yeah.
Big step up.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Great news for Hack Slash. What do you think
Pete,
of this?
have you read this comic before? Have you ever been exposed to Hack Slash before?
Yes, I have. Back at its old company. This is different. It's a kind of a reboot. We get to see Cassie Hack's kind of origin story, and My First Maniac, kind of her first this is when she becomes the Cassie Hack we know and love.
Exactly. Well, you're My First Maniac, just so you know.
Oh, well,
and you guys out there know. I like it a lot. It's a great story. It's classic Hack Slash. I will say, and I think we talked about this, it's missing the humor. The humor has...
there are moments in here where they try to do the humor with a crazy guy poking at a bag of cheeseburgers.
Yeah. Well, that's a tragedy in my mind.
Yeah.
Someone needs to eat those cheeseburgers.
Yes, yeah. There is, when you don't have Vlad, you do lose that kind of, a little bit of that comic timing, but that doesn't make sense.
Comic timing.
Well, yeah. But Vlad is a very funny part of this duo, and it's exciting because, sure, you don't have Vlad, but knowing that he's gonna, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
But this series has been fantastic, really cool. Just lacking a little bit of the humor we know and love, but still very engaging, very worth picking up.
Hack Slash lacks laughs, I think we could say. But otherwise, great issue, great series. Pick it up, and even go back and pick up the earlier series as well.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, X-Force.
Sex and violence. Yeah.
Children, go to bed. It's time for dads and all you adults out there to talk about a little sex. So go to bed. I'm not kidding.
This is awkward.
In this, Wolverine and Domino are on a case. And
together.
Just like any mission, occasionally you kiss the person you're with. That happens all the time when I'm out on my crime-fighting missions.
Oh, okay.
And they full on get it on in the issue in a very aggressive way. It's Wolverine, a man of aggression, always fighting people, even in the bedroom.
You would think that maybe he's romantic.
I figured he was
behind closed doors. Like he's
lover.
gonna maybe read a poem first and be like, you know, are you sure you're okay with this? Because I would really like to, you know.
Yeah.
No,
like,
but
let's just kiss tonight.
yeah.
And, like, we can
Well, the
talk
first
about it.
issue, I was like, okay, there's a lot of violence, but where's the sex? So finally, in the second issue, you're like, okay, because if you're gonna call it sex and violence, what you know, you gotta have the sex. But this is kind of a. I like this couple. It's a fun couple, Wolverine and Domino.
Yeah, I hope they get married and soon because
Yeah.
because
That's the way it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
I would like to say though that it's a fun kind of you figure out what's going on as the issue progresses, and the
great art.
Yeah, first series you're just kind of setting things up, and it's going to get crazier and a lot more violence, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, it's setting up for a big fight at the end.
Wolverine
nice
doesn't disappoint. I mean, there's some gory, fun.
Because he dices a dude's head like it's a watermelon.
Yeah, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta love stuff like that.
Yeah, I liked it. It's the art's great, real violent issue, but as I said, a nice little romance for Wolverine. Everyone needs one.
Yeah.
Get him in there. That's Comic Book Club, guys. Leave your questions, comments below, and thanks a lot.
Yeah, sorry, it's been a while since we posted. We're going through a lot of emotional things, so we needed just some time to kind of, you understand. I mean, it took a lot of time for me to be able to talk about it.
He's been sobbing for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.